I know about artistic license, and I also know that errant hunter by their own admission don't do much research. I'm just curious about how much they actually got right. Let's start with basic anatomy and what a cat physically can and cannot do. Overall, the show is accurate in that respect, which makes sense because it was inspired by the author's own cats. However, there are a few things that don't make sense. Cats can't shrug. To shrug, you need a fully developed collarbone. Cats' collarbones are very small. That's great for flexibility, but not so great for shrugging. Also, there is a lot of debate as to whether cats can see color, and they certainly can't see the world as vividly as humans can. A lot of the full color descriptions in the books would not be seen by the characters. And this really annoys me, the myth that neutered cats become fat and lazy. Neutering doesn't change a cat's personality, but it does lower their caloric needs. If you don't want your cat to be fat and lazy, make sure they're fed the correct amount of food and get enough exercise. Spaying and neutering your pets is extremely important. Shelters are already overpopulated, and Bloodland has enough members. Now, what about genetics? Oh boy, there are several genetically impossible things in warrior cats. First of all, calicos are mostly female. If they're male, it's because the cat has an extra chromosome, which means he is sterile. If a cat is tortoiseshell and white, they are a calico. Calico cats come from parents with orange fur and black fur. Next, male cats always inherit color from their mother. They are either the same color or a diluted one, like tan instead of orange or gray instead of black. Females can get colors from both parents and are usually a combination of both. I've seen this rule bent and broken many times. The 3 in the Power of 3 and Omen of the Stars arcs have coat colors that make no sense, except possibly for Hollyleaf. In fact, their coat colors would make more sense if their real parents were Squirrelfly and Brambleclaw.
You are not scientifically possible!
The cat comes from the immediate parents only, and their pattern can be inherited from either parent. This seems to be pretty consistent, though there are some cases where cats explicitly resemble past relatives. Because coat color comes from the immediate parents, dominant traits cannot skip a generation. Cats with dominant colors, such as black, red, tortoiseshell, orange, and calico, must have a parent with a dominant color. 2 cats with recessive colors, such as cream, blue, or brown, cannot have a cat with a dominant color. 2 long-haired cats cannot produce a short-haired kitten. The organization of the clan makes sense. In real life, feral cat colonies often have a den, which is the hub of social interaction and usually is in the center of the territory. Then there is the hunting ground, and there are strongly defined borders. Borders may overlap and form neutral areas like fort trees. However, they are guarded fiercely, and any cat crossing the border will face aggression. Feral cat colonies are often started by groups of queens to help take care of each other's kids. They form complex relationships but have loosely defined roles. Overall, the cats stay solitary. They only seem to work well together when there is enough food and all the cats are familiar with each other. This goes along with the books. Cats are very hostile to strangers attempting to join their clan, and tensions run high in the fall and winter when food is scarce. Male cats in real life are mostly loners, with large territories overlapping many colonies. Male kittens become aggressive when they reach sexual maturity and are usually kicked out of the colony. As a result of this solitary lifestyle, colony cats do not have a wide range of nonverbal signals to communicate with each other. Overall, clans are definitely larger, more close-knit, and more organized than colonies. What about the herbs used? Would they work in real life, or would they do more harm than good? First of all, never try to heal your cat or yourself with anything you're not familiar with. Always ask your doctor and/or vet before trying anything. Cobwebs can actually act as a sort of band-aid for wounds. They can even help them heal faster. However, if you find yourself in an emergency where you would need them, be very careful. Picking up an occupied spider web will help nobody, nor would picking up one that have bugs stuck to it or wrapped in it. I don't know how effective they are with severe wounds, but this is one remedy that actually works. So obviously, if you can help it, use a band-aid first. Also, as shown in the series, sticks can be used to make a splint. I really don't feel like going through the whole list, but in general, anything with berries, shiny leaves, milky sap, and or an umbrella shape is toxic. And in the description is a few by no means complete lists of plants poisonous to cats and other pets. Just because other animals eat it doesn't mean it's safe for you or your cat to eat. The use of herbs in these books is very inaccurate and should not be taken seriously. However, a few such as yarrow, sorrel, honey, and chamomile can be helpful to humans. Just do your research first. Apparently, Erin Hunter used Culpeper's herbal remedies for her research. It's always good to have multiple sources in your research, especially if one of them is ancient. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the warrior cat's real-life counterparts. For my next educational video, I will be talking about Celtic mythology. Here are my sources for this episode. Remember kids, always credit your sources.